Hey everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
And together we are K&K Crochet. And I don't know why today that every time I turn around I'm trying to butcher that intro. I don't know what's going on with me. But anyway, today we are here to talk about blankets. And I know I'm looking down. I'm sorry. I'm looking for a picture really quickly to show you because I was not aware that, or I didn't pay attention enough that I did not show you the picture of the finished, or I did not show you the finished blanket that is the deer blanket. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why that happened. I think I showed you the finished panel, like the insert panel, and then I said, oh, I'm going to do something around the edge. So it's already been packed away. It's for Christmas. So I'm going to try and just show you the picture. There you go. And maybe you can kind of see. It's kind of crooked in the picture. But what I did, this is... That's better. This is, the pattern's been linked in the other videos where we talked about it. It is a C2C. It's camouflage for the deer and then black around it, red heart for both. And I showed you the panel in the middle, and then what I did after that is I did a single crochet round, so I got a stitch in each of the spaces around for the corner to corner. And then I did another round, I think a black. I did a couple of rounds of camouflage, then a couple of rounds of black, another couple of rounds of camouflage, and then a couple more rounds of black. And thank you, Spring, for your help in helping me figure out how to get my corners correct, because I always have trouble with corners. I don't know why. But Spring had done one similar. Thank you. To this a few years ago, and I saw it on her page when she shared last year, I think, and I thought, oh, I really need to make that for my boys. So that's what I did. I found a pattern, and it may have been the one she used, I don't know. I found a pattern online that somebody had, and I used their graph, and I did the insert, and it wasn't big enough, so then I made the chains around it, the border around it, and that's for my youngest. Of course, he's already seen it because he lives here. I need to make another one of those for my oldest, and I think I'm going to change up the colors. We were talking in another video, somebody had said use cafe latte. I think Miguel had said cafe latte for the deer, and then the black, and then where the camo is, the cafe latte would be. But then Kristen had made a hat with a brown. Where's it at? You have it still?
It's down here.
And I thought maybe that might be better. So I don't know which would be better. That might be too dark. I don't know, because it's with black. Maybe the cafe latte would be better.
I was thinking maybe a light tan.
Yeah, I think cafe latte is kind of in that light. So let me know down below what color deer would be good for the next one, because I don't want to use camo, even though they don't live in the same house. I don't want them to be the same. So on that note, you know, I'm on a corner to corner kick. There are 6 blankets that have to be, that I want to do this year. There were 5, and then I threw in the one that I started last year for myself. And it actually has spurred me on a little bit to, you know, move forward and try to get... This was my mindless project this past week when I wanted to crochet, but I didn't want to fool with it. You ever get like that? You don't want to fool with it, but you want to crochet. So this is a I don't have to think pattern. And so this is crochet. This is, of course it's crochet. It's corner to corner. What are we doing here?
I'm trying to hold it.
Well, I'm trying to find the white stitch marker. Where did it go?
It's over here on my side.
Oh, well, let's turn it around. So, if you see here where the white stitch marker is, that's where I was. And then I finished off, if you pull across, you can see I have finished off the insert. I'm going to call it the insert, just like the other one. So, this is the middle section of the blanket. It's got the red, and there's the white, and here's the green. And so it's going to be a Grinch blanket. This is the Santa hat, and here comes the brim, and this is going to be his face. So I have to put his face on, and I have to do a border around it, and I'm trying to figure out, I'm probably going to put some black in here, even though it's a Christmas blanket. I like black, and I like to border things and, you know, give them a nice stark contrast like that. So I'm probably going to do that. This is my blanket, so I don't care when it gets finished. Somebody had asked me about it recently, so I picked it back up and worked a little bit. So yep, that's my Grinch panel. And
stitch marker.
Yep, and I will get his face made. I've got several stitch markers on there. I have this one back here. This one has been a lifesaver. It says I. That's so I know what hook I'm using because I forget. And yeah. So that's my Grinch blanket. The middle portion is finished. I think it was already 50 some inches long. It's pretty big. I was having trouble trying to figure out because there wasn't a pattern. Like, it's C to C, of course, but there wasn't like a pattern to go by to see where to cut off your colors. This was just a picture I found on the internet and could never find a pattern. So since I couldn't find a pattern, I just did it myself, and I looked at the picture and guessed the best I could as to where the hat should start to be white and how many rows of red it should have. I just kind of tried to count the best I could in the picture. It was not easy. It definitely did not show up exactly as it should, so I have no idea, but this is mine and I don't care. I'm happy with it. So that part's done, and it'll probably get put away for a while again until I need something where I don't have to think, and then I will put a border on it and put the eyes on it. That's the worst part. I hate making Grinch eyes. I guess because it's little tiny pieces, and I don't really like yellow either, but I will do it because I love the Grinch, so I will make my little Grinch eyes. So there's this is Red Heart Spring Green, Red Heart White, Red Heart Cherry Red, and I used an eye hook. So that's that part, and it'll get put away. And oh, let's reach. Oh no. I wasn't going to show this one, but since we have a little time, I will show the other one. I don't know if I can show her or not. It's attached to everything. You can't really see much, but this is Kristen's.
Mine.
So, and it's not doing it justice. This is Red Heart. What color?
Was it Red Heart?
Is it Red Heart?
I think it is, yeah.
But I can't remember the name of the color. But it's a teal. I don't know why it's looking so dark, and that's better. And, of course, Red Heart Black. And you can't even tell what it's supposed to be yet. But I got my little stitch marker there from Cindy, Life in Your Entangled. No, I'm going to tell them. You just can't see it on there. I'm going to tell them what it is. I bet they already know.
That's why I said it's a surprise. I'm being sarcastic. Y'all definitely know what it is.
So, what had happened was, we were trying to do a cow, C-O-W this time, a real cow.
C-O-W.
Or a blanket cow. A moo. We were trying to do a moo. There you go, that's better. And Kristen wanted some kind of cow, a moo, and I couldn't figure out one that I wanted to do. Well, together we couldn't come up with one. We'd pick one, and then I'd be like,
ooh, this one's better. Ooh,
yeah.
well,
So we couldn't. Not that we couldn't find one, we couldn't settle on one. And then I found a picture of, a lot of times when I do corner to corner, I use pixel art pictures and their graphs, because that's basically all it is. It's just a pixel art graph. So you can use Bracelet Book online and look for images on there. You can use Stitch Fiddle, I think, and create your own. And I think I did try to use Stitch Fiddle and bring over a picture of what I was looking for to try and make this. And when I did, there was an outline on the picture because it was a sticker, and it left a faded area around it where I couldn't exactly tell where the lines were. And then there was one that I saw that looked like what we wanted, but it was too small. So what I did is I took the Stitch Fiddle from where I had brought the sticker over and tried to create the pattern, and I tried to draw it out, and it wasn't lining up correctly for me for what I wanted. And so then I went over to the picture of the pixel art one and looked at it and took inspiration from that, but changed it up a little bit in the way I drew out the lining. So like where it might have had, a certain mark, I would change where it was based on the pattern that I had. So anyway, I ended up merging the two together. And I don't know if you can see, but it is a moo squishmallow. And so that's going to be her blanket because she loves cows and she loves squishmallows. So that's what that is. It's going to be a moo squishmallow blanket. So that's Kristen's, and you see all those marks because that's where I'm at. I am on, I think that's row 39. I think I'm getting ready to start 40, and it's like 66 up and 64 across. So I'm almost to the halfway point where I can start to decrease. So I've finished the camouflage deer, one of them. I've made the pattern for this one. And I have finished the basic insert for my Grinch. And I've drawn out the pattern for my husband's, which is it's the repeat of the firefighter blanket I did before. This is first in, last out. So I'm doing that one again. So I have, I can't share that picture with you as far as the graph because it's a paid for pattern off of Etsy. And I also created, let me see if I can find the other one. Hold on. Okay, I found the other one. And so this one too is, no, it's not.
We thought we found it.
Yeah, this is one I had picked up offline that I was going to do. So maybe I won't be doing, I guess this is the one I was going to do for my son that I got offline. There was a picture offline and I used it. So that's the one that's going to be, I think, the brown with the black. Hold on, there's another one here somewhere. Okay, so apparently today is the day of missing things because I have a project I cannot find and I have another graph that I can't find to show you. But what I did, hold on. And I'll have to find it because it's very important that I find it because I spent forever making it because this is another one that I could not find the graph I wanted. So I took two graphs that I found that I kind of liked and I manipulated them to be what I wanted them to be. So I'm not sure where it's at, but I will tell you that it is a frog sitting on a mushroom. And I better be able to find it because I don't want to have to remake it again because it was, like Kristen's, very difficult to make because I had to piece together pieces. I could not find one I wanted. So I picked up a mushroom pixel art and I picked out a frog pixel art and I mushed them together and faded the lines together and made them so that he was sitting on the mushroom. So that's for my future daughter-in-law. And then my oldest will get the big standing deer that I showed you. Kristen gets the squishmallow. Luke gets the other deer that I've already finished. And then my husband gets the firefighter one. And I get the Grinch one. So those are my blankets. I did not intend for this video to be that long. I did not intend to share all that actually. But that's where we're at. That's what I'm working on. So Luke's is finished. The deer with the camo. Kristen's is almost halfway there. Mine has the panel done and just needs the crochet borders around it. Jack's is drawn out and ready to go. Lee's is drawn out and ready to go. And my future daughter-in-law's is drawn out. I just got to find it. So, and I have the yarn for Jack's. I did lie to you all, and somebody commented on a video about it, and I realized what I did because I said, I don't want to go buy all that yarn and pile it up to make blankets and have it sitting here. And somebody commented something really nice about that, and I went, oops. I said, well, I kind of lied to you because I did go buy the yarn for the blankets. Not all of them, but for Kristen's and Jack's I did because I needed to go ahead and move forward. And it was, I don't even know if there was a sale. I think there was, yeah.
Yeah, there was like...
Buy 3, get 1 free at Joann's for Red Heart. So I wanted to buy all the dye lots together. So I did that for Jack's and for Kristen's blanket. And plus I had a gift card, so I saved a little bit of money. And the lady at the register was nice and gave me money off of a coupon that wasn't working. She added it in, so that was $15. I had a $25 gift card, so that was like $40 off. And it was like $128 for the yarn for just the 2 blankets. And people wonder why when they ask you to make a blanket, you say no. Because, honey, it's expensive. I mean, that was $64 a piece for their blanket. Well, actually, it's probably more of Jack's because his is like 6 foot long by something. But still, people wonder why you say you won't make blankets. Because they are expensive and they take a lot of time. And so I have 6 on my hook for this year. I don't know what my problem is, but you know, I have 5 plus mine that I had already started. And I didn't intend for it to be this long. But I'm not showing a yarn haul for that because you all know what Red Heart Red, Black, White looks like. And Kristen's is that teal color I just showed you. So there's no point in it. Plus it's all been put away and sectioned off into the blankets it's supposed to go to. So let's get busy working on those corner to corner blankets. And you all keep praying that I get through these this year. I don't care about mine, but I really want to get theirs done. Mine is so close to being done I can do it whenever. But I really want to get theirs done, and I haven't worked on Kristen's for probably a week, give or take. Probably, yeah, maybe a little less than a week. I probably worked on it at the beginning of last week, but I've been working on other things. So now I want to get off here and go work on the blanket. And we really need to record more, but guess what? I made something for the grandbaby, and now I can't find it. It's been misplaced. The case of the missing... Ugh. Can't tell you what it is till I find it. When I find it, you'll know. I'll show you. Don't forget to be kind because...
You don't know anybody else's journey.
Bye-bye.
Bye.